Oh, may my speech be based on accord with the mind. May my mind be based on speech. O self-effulgent one, reveal thyself to me. May you both speech and mind be the carriers of Veda to me. May not all that I have heard depart from me. I shall join together, day and night through this study. I shall utter what is verbally true. I shall utter what is mentally true. May that Brahman protect me. May that protect the speaker. May that protect me. May that protect the speaker. May that protect the speaker. Om. Let there be peace in my environment. Let there be peace in me. Let there be peace in the forces that act upon me. Now we shall expound the Nirvana Upanishad. The Paramahamsa, I am he. The mendicant monks who wear marks of renunciation inwardly, they are the ascetics entitled to study this Upanishad. They are the protectors of the field in which I-ness is destroyed. Their settled conclusion is partless, like ether. Their heart is the river of immortal waves. Their heart is imperishable and unconditioned. Their preceptor is the realized sage free from doubts, the divine being. Their adore is final beatitude. Their activity is free of family and other ties. Their knowledge is not isolated. They study and teach the higher scriptures. They constitute the propless monastic center. Their dedication is to reveal Brahman to worthy disciples. Their instruction is the non-existence of things other than Brahman. Their dedication brings joy and purification to the disciples. Their sight is like seeing the 12 suns. Discrimination of the real from the unreal is their protection. Their compassion aloe is the sport. They wear the garland of bliss. In the cave of one seat is their audience of happiness, free from restrictions of yoga postures. They subsist on food not prepared. Their conduct is in consonance with the realization of the oneness of the self and Brahman. They demonstrate to disciples by their conduct that Brahman is present in all beings. True conviction is their patched garment. Non-alignment is their loincloth. Reflection of the truths of the Vedanta is their emblematic staff. The vision of Brahman, as non-different from the self, is their yoga clothes. Sandals consist in avoiding contact with worldly wealth. Activity for bare living at the behest of others. Their bondage is only in the desire to direct the Kundalini into Sushupna, liberated while alive, as they are freed from denial of the highest Brahman. The oneness with Shiva is their sleep. True knowledge by denying joy in avidya, or the Khechari mudra, is their supreme bliss. The bliss of Brahman is free from the three qualities, sattva, rajas, and tamas. Brahman is realized by discrimination of the real from the unreal, and it is beyond the reach of the mind and speech. The phenomena world is impermanent as it is produced from Brahman, which alone is real. It is similar to a world seen in a dream and an elephant in the sky. Similarly, the cluster of things, such as the body, is perceived by a network of a multitude of delusions, and it is fancied to exist as a serpent in a rope. The worship of gods named Vishnu, Brahma, and 100 other culminate in Brahman. The goad is the path. The path is not void, only conventional. The strength of the Supreme Lord is the support to the aerial path. The yoga accomplished by truth is the monastery. The position, heaven of gods, does not constitute its real nature. The prime source Brahman is self-realization. The ascetic shall meditate on the absence of distinction based on the Gayatri through the Ajapa mantra. Restraint on the mind is the past garment. By yoga, there is the vision, experience of the nature of everlasting bliss. Bliss is the alms that he enjoys. Residence, even in the great cemetery, is as in a pleasure garden. A solitary place is the monastery. Complete quiescence of the mind is the practice of Brahmavidya. His movement is to Umani state. His pure body is the propless seat of dignity. His activity is the bliss of the waves of immortality. The ether of consciousness is the great established conclusion. Instruction in the emancipating mantra results in efficiency of bodily limbs and mind for possessing divine power in practicing tranquility, self-restraint, and in the realization of the oneness of the so-called higher and lower self. The presiding deity of the Taraka is the everlasting bliss of non-duality. The voluntary religious observance is the restraint of the inner senses. Tyaga, renouncing, is the giving up of fear, delusion, sorrow, and anger. Renouncing results is the enjoyment of bliss in the identity of the higher and lower self. Unrestrainedness is pure power. When the reality of Brahman shines in the self, there is the annihilation of the phenomenal world, which is enveloped by the power of Shiva. Maya, similarly, the burning of the existence or non-existence of the aggregate of the casual, subtle, and gross bodies. He realizes Brahman as the prop of the ether. The auspicious fourth state is the sacred thread. The tuft consists of that. To him, the created world consists of consciousness. So also the immovable and the group of various beings. Uprooting the effect of karman is merry talk. In the cemetery, self-Brahman, illusion, mindness, and ego have been burned. The realized parivrajaka has his body intact. Meditation on the true form, which is beyond the three attributes of sattva, rajas, and tamas. Even this condition of distinction, I am Brahman, is a delusion which shall be annihilated. The burning of the attitude of passion, the loincloth ought to be rough and tight, so that the vital energy moves upward in perpetual celibacy. Deerskin garment for long, and later to be unclad. The unstruck mantra, the Om in the fourth state Turiya, is practiced by refraining from worldly action, conducting himself freely. As he has reached a stage which is beyond good and bad, he realizes his true nature, which is liberation. His conduct of serving a primary avaduta as a ship to cross the ocean of worldly life and reach the transcendent Brahman. Practicing celibacy till tranquility is attained, getting instruction in the stage of a celibate student, or learning the truth in the stage of a dweller, is the forest, Vanaprastha. He embraces renunciation, wherein all true knowledge is established. At the end, he becomes of the form of the indivisible Brahman, the eternal, the annihilator of all doubts. This Nirvāṇa Upanishad, the secret doctrine leading to final beatitude, shall not be imparted to one other than a disciple or a son. Thus ends the Upanishad. Om, may my speech be based on accord with the mind. May my mind be based on speech. O self-effulgent one, reveal thyself to me. May you both speech and mind be the carriers of the Veda to me. May not all that I have heard depart from me. I shall join together day and night through this study. I shall utter what is verbally true. I shall utter what is mentally true. May that Brahman protect me. May that protect the speaker. May that protect me. May that protect the speaker. May that protect the speaker. Oh, let there be peace in me. Let there be peace in my environment. Let there be peace in the forces that act on me. Here ends the Nirvana Upanishad as contained in the Rig Veda.